Who would have ever thought that 1996 Vivica Fox, you remember, Vivica Fox at her height, Independence Day Vivica Fox would be the Vivica Fox of 2025. I mean, Vivica Fox was at a women's expo last week. I'm assuming supposedly giving an uplifting speech about how to be a successful woman in the entertainment industry, which I'll give her credit for. She has definitely had a spectacular run. But of course, she can't resist the sensational No Future.
Sensational.
Based after their dreams. Don't date 50 Cent and don't date no damn rappers. Years to be able to laugh about it. Right. I had to learn to laugh, not to cry no more. But I did it. Yes.
But now Vivica at age 61 is reliving her 4-month relationship. That's all it was 4 months with rapper 50 Cent. She's like Al Bundy remembering scoring 4 touchdowns in high school at this point now. The fall from grace is anything but graceful.
I know he still wanted me.
That's what you got from that?
Yes! Curtis wrote that thing back. Curtis wrote that thing back. Oh.
You ask yourself, why does this woman keep bringing up this relationship? Would I even call it a relationship? It was 4 months. It was a fling. It was a dalliance. It was a smash in. 50 Cent has moved on with his life. He's had children, multiple other girlfriends, public relationships. He's lived several lives in this time and been successful the whole way. Keep that in the back of your mind, because this is why Vivica can't give up the hope. Can't give up the hope of 50 Cent coming back to her. Vivica Fox is basically living hoop dreams. You remember basketball players that were really good in high school, pretty good in college, didn't make the NBA, but they still want to try out. They still want to figure out how to get on a team. But I want to warn you, Vivica Fox is not an outlier. She's the prototype for modern women nowadays.
Facts. Yes.
I'm going to be real with you. So many women now are on a collision course to having the exact same story. A celebrity hit this as their most significant contribution to the world. You see, the Instagram models of today, the Instagram models, the OnlyFans models, and other influencers of the day they don't have what Vivica has, which is an acting ability, a talent, a skill of sorts. Their biggest contribution to the world is that they slept with somebody famous. But if you see a woman like Vivica Fox going out like this, Vivica is now 61 years old. 61 years old, still talking about a celebrity, 4-month stand. Every opportunity she gets in front of the public, she makes sure to point out the fact that, you know, me and 50 Cent dated. You remember?
50 Cent was the love of my life. He was the one that, dang, kind of blew that one. Happens. I was young, had been used to taking care of myself. You know, 50 wanted me to be his princess, you know, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it. So, you know, my fault. But I am so glad to report to everybody that there is peace. We used to go at it publicly. Trust we did.
Did you learn anything from that relationship?
Sure. Let a man be a man. That's the biggest lesson that I learned dating 50 Cent, was that when a man wants to take care of you, let him. My relationship with 50 taught me in the future to always keep my relationships private. That was the biggest problem. We went public way too fast. You know, we were so into each other. It was like, oh, let's let the whole world know we like each other.
You remember that time I had that dress on and 50 Cent was on stage and he said, "You have on a nice dress"? That's about to be you, ladies. That's about to be you. And as much as you might hate to believe that the actions of being an Instagram model, getting a BBL, because I think Vivica got a BBL recently is what they were saying, chasing after rappers will lead you nowhere but to where Vivica is right now. You got a one-way ticket to Vivica land. I'm here to inform you, but that is your future. You see, Vivica admits that 50 Cent rolled out the red carpet for her and actually wanted to marry her. A rare occurrence for 50 Cent, as he's still out there in the game to this day, dating younger and younger women. This is something I talked about yesterday. You know, the double standard is real. But I don't think women really take to heart what it is, because they still feel like they can date younger men. So everything must be equal, right? It ain't equal. Because, I mean, this is such a perfect example, because 50 Cent represents a height for Vivica, right? Everything else is falling beneath that. And we know that by how often she mentions him. Of course, he's a public figure. He's played along. He's done jokes with her. He's even responded to this statement that she made with his own Instagram post. This is what 50 Cent posted in response to Vivica's expo speech, women's expo speech. An AI picture of him as Morpheus. Either way, I'm going to have that ass in the Matrix. You know I love me some you, girl, but damn, it's been 22 years, Vivica. Fellas, if this is you, just know you put your thing down. She can't get no better financially. She can't get no better just sexually or physically, whichever way you want to come from. Or he is the physical alpha for her. She is definitely chasing the 50 Cent, the myth of 50 Cent. And even if she got it right now, it would probably not be what she needs. As a 61-year-old woman, she probably would do better with a man closer to her age, right? 50's still out here. But Willie Earl is more than happy to have Vivica Fox on his arm. Willie Earl probably give you his whole check, if you know what I'm saying. Some of them OGs, some of them OG players, shout out to them. I know y'all out there listening, brothers in your 70s, would give Vivica everything she could desire. But she's still here talking about 50 Cent. Man, if you don't get out of here. But it's downhill from here, ladies. It doesn't get better. And unfortunately, I see a lot of women that have jealousy based on the fact that it can improve for the man. Vivica Fox was already in her 40s when 50 Cent at 28 said something to her. So it's literally the situation of the cougar, right? But instead of taking him seriously, instead of really seeing what her options were and how much, instead of better dealing him, Vivica Fox actually could have made the decision to be with 50 Cent. But like I said, it just goes to show all the younger ladies that come after her, the game is not equal. Men have a much longer shelf life and therefore can make some other decisions. Do you want your greatest accomplishment in life to be that you were one of NBA young boys' baby mamas? Snap out of it. Get your mind locked in. Find yourself a husband on your level and stop trying to better deal yourself, you know? Vivica did not realize that 50 Cent was out of her league at that point. The fact that he was looking back was him actually saying, I'm hot right now. I actually still think you're hot. Why don't we get together? Now, would 50 Cent be with Vivica Fox at this late date at 61 years? I doubt it. They probably would have gone the way the relationship went. They probably would have separated some kind of way. She probably would have thought she could do better than him at some point. Because, you know, it's something about women in the modern age getting married. They seem to analyze and psychoanalyze the guy that actually chose them, the one that actually loves them, the one that actually wants to be there and provide for her. They start to resent that man. They start to figure out that something outside is going to give them fulfillment. But the fulfillment comes from inside. And I think that's the work that Vivica Fox hasn't done, unfortunately. Kevin Samuels tried to warn her about it.
Oh, you know, I used to go to Jamaica every year. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, it was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world.
I think this is the negativity that's being put out into the world. This conversation that she's having right here.
That when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality.
Who gives a what you give, Vivica Fox? You can't keep a man. One of your biggest regrets is you never had a kid. You never turned out a plus sign. See, I got a problem with women like you, thinking that you talk as though you're someone to be appeased. Shut up, Vivica Fox. I'm about tired of seeing your twisted up mouth everywhere. Every time you come on camera, your face is twisted up. We get it. You're a smart, sassy, strong black woman. Do you have another gear? Do you have another character? You've been playing the same character for the last 30 years. We get it. 50 Cent, and Curtis Jackson responded and said, man, my ex-lover still want me. 17 years ago, we was together for 4 months. And
she danced on his grave when he passed away. Boy, don't she wish Kevin Samuels was here now. Because everything he's saying came true about her. Everything he's saying came true about her, man. Ladies, to be Vivica, then you got to be Vivica now. Vivica Fox had a great career as an actress, don't get me wrong. She still continues to produce films, but in the back of her mind, she still wonders, what if? Ladies, don't wonder what if. Get with somebody that you're compatible with right now. Stop chasing waterfalls. Stop chasing these men for just their money and superficial things. You don't need any new bags. Go on the coffee dates. Go on the dinner dates. Do what you have to do, but focus, lock in, and get something before it's too late. Anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. Make sure you sign up for the Patreon. The link is in the description. Supports the channel. Anyway, this is Faucette Media.